This summer wave has been a bit of a shock to the system. Not really in the quality of figures or of the sets. Many of them are very good looking, if not most of them. But the prices have been grievous, to say the least.
This is getting out of hand.
This wave is perhaps the most overpriced in all of LEGO Star Wars history. David from Solid Brick Studios thinks it is the most overpriced wave he has ever seen. Why has LEGO made it so expensive, almost more than normal? How did we get here? And what can we do going forward? So why has LEGO made LEGO Star Wars in particular, yes, other LEGOs, but seems to be more expensive, especially this summer wave? Quite simply, because we have still been buying the sets at that price. Now, there are a few factors that do play into it that I will give to LEGO here very quickly. First off, the global pandemic, and more so the inflation that has come from it, has hurt them, I'm sure. And it would be doubtless to have gotten through the past 5 years without some price increases. I give them that 100%. And possibly also, I have seen this put forward that Disney might be charging more for the property license for LEGO Star Wars because, honestly, other areas of the license of Star Wars, of Marvel, have been hemorrhaging money at times for Disney, so LEGO might be having to incur a higher cost for that. I don't know that they also have contracts, which I don't know if it can get changed of getting charged more per year, so I don't know if that's even a good excuse as well, but it is a small possibility. But again, the bigger reason the prices have been increasing is because we have still been buying sets.
You turned her against me!
You have done that yourself!
They keep recording record profits, and the average consumer does not know the price tag has changed all that much like we do. Obviously most people know Legos are expensive, but they won't know how much it has gone up as well as a LEGO Star Wars fan does, and unfortunately. So if they do keep doing it because they can, because we've still been buying sets, how do we get to them thinking they can keep doing it and we'll always just keep buying? Why do we keep buying? Well, I think to answer the question, it's time to take a trip back to 2019. I am going to do a video on this on this subject, on this set, coming August 1st for the 5th anniversary. But to say the 501st Battle Pack has changed LEGO Star Wars forever, might in of itself be an understatement. In 2019, Ryan and many others began a great campaign to see LEGO make the most sought after Battle Pack of all time, a 501st Battle Pack. In 2020, LEGO delivered with the 501st Battle Pack that we had stating, you asked for it, we have built it. But I am convinced they wanted to try, truly I am convinced they wanted to try something a bit greedy, a little bit sinister, I fear. You see, as you all probably know, it is not just a regular battle pack with 4 clones that would have cost $20. No, it was the first super pack with 4 clone troopers, 2 battle droids, and 2 builds instead of 1 for the price tag of $30 instead of $20. You see, LEGO wanted to see if we would accept the higher price point with a few added things because we wanted it so badly. And we did. We really, really did. Again, I'm going to do a video talking about it in a few weeks about this set and more of the information about it. And there's some really cool things, but it's probably been the most sold set of all time. And because of that, and because we were willing to pay more for the price, it is like...
眠れる巨人を起こし、恐ろしい決断をさせてしまった。
The demand for this set gave LEGO the assurance they needed at times. Not always. It's not always happened. They didn't just flip a switch. But at times, when there have been certain figures in high demand or certain vehicles, they would be able to charge a little bit more because the demand was there and we would still buy it. Again, they haven't done it every time, and there hasn't been too many of those instances since 2020, but they've seemed to have every so often creepily added a little bit price tag here, a little bit more. And yes, the tariffs from this year would raise prices a little bit, but not to this extreme. It is inexcusable. Just to go over a few prices, comparatively, the 2014 MTT, which is comparable in size to this MTT, in inflation is only at 120, which I think is very, very reasonable for this MTT, considering the piece count and the overall size. The turbo tank would be 147, which was the pre-tariff price of this turbo tank. I will give them that, but the 2016 turbo tank was far more stable, and it was larger. It was larger for the same at the same price point. They are overselling at the price point and have less pieces and smaller builds than the last one, even though some of them might not be that far off in price. Like the turbo tank is a smaller build. It has smaller pieces, which isn't always a bad thing, but usually means the piece count increases, and yet this piece count has gone down. It feels like nothing more than a blatant money grab. So what can we do? Well, if you're like me, I want to get some of these sets. I really want to get all of the clones. There are some pretty cool looking clones. I've been waiting for Galactic Marines and 327 Star Corps clones for a long time. And I know Ryan will be talking about this, and I think others already have or will as well. But I would please encourage you, if you can, do not buy these sets August 1st. Wait till they go on sale. Make a boycott of this. The only way we can get LEGO to back down on these price increases that are overly extortionate, that are overly big, is to push it where it counts, and it's their pocketbook. And that really stinks for a company who claims they want to make their fans happy. And yes, they want to build things that we want, and they would say that only the best is good enough. But sadly, it seems often that only more money is good enough at times, at least for certain aspects. I don't think that's true for everyone working at the company, but I think there's too many people there that are more concerned about making money instead of serving the customer, instead of serving the builder. They are not serving us. They are giving us what we want, but at extortionate prices, taking advantage of our desire for certain sets, and not being transparent about some of those design decisions and price decisions. Instead of, they could be doing that. They could be more transparent. They could strive to serve us and keep costs down as much as they can, because, you
look for a way to serve someone. How can I be of service? And as my friend Rabbi says, when you serve someone, then they give you certificates of appreciation for your service with presidents' faces on them.
So what will we do? Will we wait and make them change prices? Be more transparent, be more open? Or will the hungry tiger just keep trying to eat us and we give in? We must take a stand now before, in a way, all might be lost. And I would encourage you, please, perhaps more than ever before, please share this. Get this word out with other people of striving to boycott at least until the first sales come up. I understand I will be getting these sets at some point, at least some of them. I do want to get them. But we must take a stand at the first wave launch. We must. Be knowledgeable. Fight for the Republic. Take care. And I'll catch you next time.
Post-video G.A.R. Productions here, actually on a little work trip trying to work on the video that you'll be seeing, obviously. Yeah, guys, just want to encourage you guys, we got to take a stand, because if we don't take a stand now, then I don't know what's going to happen. But also, on a little bit more of a lighthearted note, obviously, hopefully we'll get to a little bit more fun content next week. But let's, also, on the one hand, yes, we need to take a stand. These are getting outrageously expensive, but it's still just LEGO. Remember, there's still more important things to life. There's enjoying life, and it's a beautiful evening here at my hotel. Got a crazy week next week taking teenagers to camp, but I am looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to getting back to my family, because those things are more important. Remember, things that are important. Yes, LEGO is fun and it's enjoyable. It's a hobby. We should fight for something that we care about, that we are passionate about. But I also encourage you on a little thing. Really fight for the things that truly matter in this life. And if you don't know Jesus, you should try and meet him. Thank you, guys. Hopefully you have a wonderful week, and hopefully these prices come down and we have a more fun, lighthearted videos next week, guys. Take care. I'll catch you next time.
Yeah.